Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to start my busy day in about 5-10 minutes. I just wanted to quickly come on here, say hello to you. I'm here in a very beautiful park. The weather is gorgeous and it's so peaceful in here. I see the beautiful trees and it's a very nice place. Just wanted to quickly come on here, say hello and happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great time. I have been very busy with lots of meetings, lots of Zoom, my work, the kids and everything, so I couldn't come to you earlier. But I wanted to say a couple of things. A lot of people have been asking me that about the online business that I'm part of, that whether they have to be having a specific age or a specific face or a specific religion or a specific residency. So first of all, I want to tell you that doesn't matter your age, and whatever age you are, you're more than welcome to check this out. We have people who are in their 80s, you may not believe it, and we have people who are in their 17s, they're 17s and 18s and, almost a teenager. I mean, you have to be at the legal age in your country. I know in some countries the legal age is 17, in some countries the legal age is 18. So make sure that you are at the legal age in whatever country that you are living. The other question is whether your face or your shape matters. You have to be religious, you don't have to be religious. It absolutely doesn't matter. Whatever shape you are with, however God has created you, you're beautiful. You can have hijab, you can practice a specific religion, you can it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna ask you that. Everybody is welcome in this community, regardless of their age or their religion or their orientation or whatever. You're more than welcome to check this out. And we have over 130,000 people, 130,000 people. So not 1%, 2%, 3 people, thousands of people from Africa, from Europe, from North America. I'm coaching over 900 people from Australia. Many of them are in Australia, and many of them are in New Zealand, USA, Canada, Europe, Germany, Sweden, all around the world. So it's Dubai. And the only thing is you cannot do this business if you're in a sanctioned country like Iran, where I come from. You cannot do this business if you're in Iran. You cannot do this business if you're in a place that it's sanctioned, because this company that you're part of is legitimate and they declare your taxes to the government. So you have to make sure that you're not in a sanctioned country. But you could be, if you're outside, for example, Iran, you could be, and if you have a residency somewhere else, you could be establishing your business there, and then you can go back to Iran or go back to the country you are, which is sanctioned, and do this business. Because in those sanctioned countries, like where I come from, there is always VPN and there is access to the internet. As long as you have access to the internet, you can be doing this business. A lot of people reach out to me and they're like, you know what, Neda, I wanted this business. Yesterday I was talking to a nurse who just submitted her paperwork today, and she's like, I can't go back to work anymore as a nurse. This is my last option. And that was the case for me. I knew as an engineer in the construction industry, I can't be doing construction when I'm in my 50s. It's a lot of physical work, and even if you're a nurse, it's a lot of physical work. I have so many lawyers that I'm coaching, and they're doing this because it's a lot of stress. So this is perfect for people who have a kind of a job that they know in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, they won't be able to do it or continuing it, okay? And I'm not saying that this is the only online business in the world. There are so many options out there. But what I'm telling you is that be careful about choosing the right online business. Make sure that the business that you choose is legitimate. Make sure it's registered. Make sure it's in every single country. forget about the reviews and this and that. I was telling someone today or yesterday that, you know, look at iPad. If you go to iPad and search the number of court cases it had, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of cases, but everybody has an iPad at home. So don't rely on the reviews, because if you do that, you deprive yourself from this amazing blessed opportunity. I'm not saying it has been an easy journey. I'm just like shaking my head and money is flowing to my house. I'm really working hard, but it's not it's like any other business. It's not as expensive in Amazon, or you don't need, like, I know one of my friends who's doing stock market, you know, like she's like, you have to invest at least $50,000 in order to make money. I said, you don't need to make invest 1/10 of that in our business, and you can make 10 more than that, more than what you guys are making. So the initial investment is very low compared to other online businesses. And the training is amazing. The training program is amazing. I don't know how they're training us for only $149 US. It has to be way more than that. But when I go through the different people's programs, and you know, they want to charge you $4,000 and $10,000, and coaching, you have to pay for every time you do a coaching session, you have to pay. Like, I remember a Monday night, I had a meeting with my team for 3 hours from 9 to 12. It's all free. I'm doing it. It's all free. I'm not charging anyone, and I'm doing it with love. And tonight I have another one with a couple of people in my team. Again, it's free. I'm not charging anyone. This is all part of the program, and that's why our program is so popular, and that's why there's over 137, I think, thousand people in this amazing team. The other thing you have to think about is that you have to speak good English. That's why I'm not at least speaking, but at least understanding. That's why I'm doing this live in English, because I speak Farsi most of the times, and a lot of Farsi speakers come and contact me, and they're like, you know, they think that if they know only Farsi, or like, for example, only Spanish, only Italian, that's enough. That's not enough, unfortunately. The training program is in English. When you register in my website, and I'm going to put my website here, the workshop that is going to be sent to you is all in English. So you have to know English. You cannot be just, you know, relying on one language. You have to know English. And if you want to know if you can do this business or not, watch the workshop. I always tell people, register in my website. This is my website. Watch the workshop, and if you could understand it, you can do it. So first, you cannot be the resident of the sanctioned country. Second, you have to speak, understand English. Third is the initial investment. This is a business, guys. This is a business. This is not a job. I wish it was free. I wish we could start it with zero cost. I really wish. I went through a hard time to try to come up with the initial investment. I wanted to take the responsibility myself. I didn't want to borrow from my husband, and I had to borrow the whole thing from the bank all at once. There is financing available in many countries like Australia and Canada, but I chose to, you know, get the money from the bank, and it was. I don't regret it, because I made 10 times that later on. You know, I mean, in the first year I made. How many times that? Many times that. So the return on investment in online businesses is over 89%, where the return on investment in many businesses are maybe 18%, like mutual funds 18 to 24%, online businesses 89%. So remember that. That's why online businesses are so popular, especially after COVID. The other thing and I want to talk to you about is the culture of people towards online businesses. In many countries, the online businesses have replaced the workforce. A lot of, and I know at least in Canada and many countries, when I follow the news, people don't want to go back to work anymore 5 days a week. They don't want to do that. The life is so busy with kids and with, you know, the commute and everything, that people want to have flexibility of, you know, the location and time, right? So online businesses are competing with the workforce. People want to work online, and they don't want to go back to work anymore 5 days a week, right? So there is a culture change, I would say, that is happening right now towards online businesses, but still there is a lot of skepticism, I can see. I was very skeptical at the beginning until I came to the 30-day trial. Like, I watched the workshop, I registered in my, so that's the first step. I registered in my mentor's website, like you can register in my website. Then I watched the workshop, and then I was very skeptical until I came to the trial, and I started listening to the testimonial of the people, and I realized everybody pretty much was skeptical, just like me. And then that's when I started like researching them and reading about the stories, that I realized, okay, this is legitimate, this is not scam, and I decided to do it. But I can see still there is a lot of resistance toward online businesses, and I'm sure that's going to change. I think by 2030, if you don't have an online business, you're going to be at a loss. You really need to have something that you can do online. Doesn't matter. I have so many dentists in my team. I have so many lawyers, real estate agents in my team, people who have their own businesses, but they're still doing this because they realize that they need to know how to start making money from internet, right? You need to know how to make money from YouTube. You need to know how to make money from Facebook. You need to know that. That's the biggest skills that will help you in your job. I have so many people who put that in their resume and they got promotion, and that will also help you with your confidence. And you know what? I work 9 to 5, and I'm telling you this, being an entrepreneur is not like being successful in your job. I was very successful in my job as an engineer before I started this business, but the amount of personal growth I have been through since I started this business is completely not comparable. So it doesn't matter what business, you need to have a business at some point. You need to go through different businesses options, register here, watch the workshop, go through everything, check everything out. And but at the end of the day, you need to have a business, because 2 years in any online businesses, I swear to God, is like 20 years in a 9 to 5 business. So you need to have a business because it's the reward or to sky, you know, and it's something that will change your life. So I talk about the residency, the location of residency, the English. You need to know English. That's why I'm speaking English here, because a lot of people come to this page and they only speak Farsi, and they keep saying, why are you not speaking Farsi? Why are you not speaking Farsi? This business is not for Farsi speakers. This business is for people who understand English. They could be Farsi speakers, they could be Italian speakers, they could be German speakers, but the main language of this business is English. So you need to know how to run your business and understand the training in English language. And I talk about the culture, and I talk about the investment as well. As I said, this is a business, it requires investment, and I don't know what to talk about. There's so many things I can talk about forever, for hours, but I'm trying to come to these lives and share with you just a little bit of what I go through every day, and then hopefully you can get something from it. Just watch my interviews with a lot of people. We have people who are from 17 years old to 70 years old or 80 years old. I think 84 is the oldest person we have in our team. And your job doesn't matter. You can have any job, but we don't ask you what's your job. We don't ask you for a resume. What you need to have, you need to be able to afford this business, because this is a business and it requires investment, and their investment is not like $100 or $200. Those are like buying shoes and clothes. This is probably like $50. I can't start a business with the price of buying a shirt. It's in thousands, and you have to be prepared to not making any money for the first 2 months. I tell people the first 2-3 months, I think maybe I started making money on month 3. Yes, I think so. I think $444. But and then the month after I was $1,200, and then after that it was $1,860. I never forget that, and it started growing and growing. So it's gradual, and you have to be prepared for that. It's like opening a restaurant, you know. Nobody's gonna come to the restaurant day one and sit down and order for a catering, right? You have to be prepared that, you know, you might open a restaurant and you may not have any customers first day or second day, but eventually you're gonna have one. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and wherever you are in this beautiful world, you will have a beautiful, blessed day. Have a good day. Bye-bye.